How do you teach the letter C? Welcome back to Sparklets Learning. I am Teacher Roselle, and today we are going to talk about teaching the letter C. This could also be applied in teaching letters D to Z because we will not be making videos about them anymore. In case you need some guide in teaching the rest of the letters of the alphabet, refer to our videos, letters A and B, and to this video. In our next video, we will show some fun sensory games related to all the letters of the alphabet and their sounds. So, let's begin! Learning does not always take place inside the room. It will be more interesting to your child if you will incorporate outside play too. You can use the corridor, the playground, your garden, the garage, or any available space outside the school or your house. Moreover, it is very important to do repetition of the past lessons. Recall the letters learned through games outside the room. You can do the scavenger hunt game. Hide the letters in the garden, in your garage, or in the playground, or any available space that you could use. Then ask the children to find the letters. As they find one letter, they will give it to you and they will say the name of the letter and its sound. You can also play a relay game. Scatter the letters on the ground or any space available. Then say the letter name and its sound, and the children or your child will run and get the letters, the correct letter. You can also ask a child to be the teacher too. He or she will say the name of the letter and its sound, and the rest of the children or you as the mom will run and get it and give it to him or her. These games are proven effective either with one-on-one or with a big group teaching. After playing, you can go back into the room and learn the new lesson. Try to be creative in introducing the new lesson in order to catch the attention of the children. You can have a big box, a basket, or any container where you can put some real objects or pictures and play a guessing game. Or you can dress up as someone whose name begins with the letter of the day. Like for example, doctor for letter D, fireman for letter F, nurse for letter N, pilot for letter P. You can also begin with a story. Use the stories in our free resources just like what we did in our letters A and B videos. Or use any other stories that you think will be more interesting with the children. With letter C, we can use the story of The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle or Carl, however you pronounce it, but it's a storybook. Or again, you can use the story in our resources. You can find the link below. While telling the story, allow the child to ask and answer questions. Pause and ask questions like, what do you think will the caterpillar eat next? Or, why do you think she did not eat this? Just be ready with their many whys, like, why did she not eat the cake? Why not ice cream? Questions like that. After the storytelling, you can start teaching the letter name and sound. A friend of mine suggested that we can also use Daddy C and Baby C. Again, keep repeating the letter name and the sound. The C says K. The C says K. Just refer to our letters A and B videos for the process of teaching the letter name and its sound, vocabulary development, and the writing process. As a teacher, I find it very effective to use sign language in teaching the letters of the alphabet and their sounds. Like when I say letter A, I use this one, the sign language, and then as I show the sign, I will say the sound, and the children will follow. The A says ah, the B says P, the C says K, the D says D, the E says eh, the F says F, the G says G, the H says H, the I says I, the J says J, the K says K, the L says L, the M says the N says the O says O, The P says P. The Q says Q. The R says R. The S says S. The T says T. The U says A. The V says V. W says W. X says X. The Y says Y. And the Z says Z. To ensure mastery, you can play this game. Show the letter of the alphabet. You can use either the uppercase or the lowercase letters. And then, the children, as they see the letter that you show, they have to say the sound and do the sign language. Like for example, and the children will say B. If you show this, the children will say K. I find this game really effective in making the children master the letter names and their sounds. In our next video, we are going to talk about fun games and activities applicable in teaching all the letters of the alphabet and the letter sounds. So that's it for now. If you have any questions or suggestions, email us at sparkletslearning@gmail.com or leave a comment below. I hope this video has been helpful. If you like this video, leave us a sparkling like. To see more videos like this in the future, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.